Hey everyone, it's Joyel and welcome back to my channel. So today I am reviewing the second line from RevAir. It is their Boost Fullness hair care line. But of course, before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. But let's get started. So the other week I tried out their Boost Hydration line, and this week we decided to do the second one. So this hair care line only has 3 products versus the last line that had like 5. And as I mentioned in the previous video, the hydration line is what made my hair feel fuller and much thicker. I mean like tree vine thick. I was really having to put in that work to really detangle my hair. I was a bit nervous when it came to trying the Boost Fullness line, which is what's supposed to actually give you fullness. So obviously we started out with shampooing. If you notice, this week I didn't section during shampooing. I'm actually gonna do a whole video on how I now kind of deal with my hair during wash day, but just so you know, yes, I did not section during the shampooing part, and that was for a reason. I was just tired that day too, and so I wanted to just try not doing a bunch of sections. I just wasn't in the mood. I got my hair wet, and then we used the Revitalizing Shampoo. It's infused with biotin, turmeric extract, and natural antioxidants. It is described to help support strong, visibly healthy hair. The Revitalizing Shampoo helps remove product buildup on the hair and scalp. Use every time you shampoo to help support a healthy growth environment for healthier looking hair. Same, just basic instructions. Apply generously to wet hair, massage into a rich lather, rinse thoroughly, and repeat as needed. It's just like a little flip cap, so I didn't have that nozzle bottle that I usually like, which was fine. I divided my hair into 2 sections, and then I just kind of split my hair in random areas and applied it to my scalp. I'm just gonna say this right off the bat, out of the 2 lines, this one is my favorite. The shampoo was creamy, it lathered up, it gave me so much slip, and this shampoo actually made my hair feel more hydrated than the last line. I didn't feel like I had a lot of stripping with my hair. I know it says it's supposed to help remove product buildup, and my scalp felt clean, but it didn't feel stripped at all. In fact, my hair felt more stripped, not dry, it just felt more stripped with the hydration line or with the moisture line than it did with this one. So that was a difference that I did notice. I really like this shampoo. If you're a fan of creamy shampoos that give you slip during the washing process, like if you're somebody that likes to detangle with shampoo in your hair, you're gonna like this shampoo. It also rinsed out pretty easily. Not as quick as the first line. Again, that was shocking. I thought that the moisture shampoo would be more lathery in the fact that it would take me longer to rinse. This did not, but I really liked the shampoo. I liked how it made my hair feel. I liked how my hair felt while scrubbing my scalp. I liked the rich lather that the shampoo provided. And you'll notice this is a pattern through this whole line, and the way that I am explaining it is that the names of the lines, so you have your Boost Moisture and Boost Fullness, I noticed they were kind of flip-flopped, and you'll notice that is a reoccurring pattern through describing the rest of the products. So after doing all the shampooing, of course, I went ahead and rinsed everything out and made sure everything was rinsed out thoroughly, especially since I didn't have as many sections in my hair. But because this gave me slip, it wasn't so stressful kind of doing what I call a loose shampoo, which means that my hair was loose. It wasn't sectioned off in bands. So this actually made this thoroughly enjoyable to do as for a loose wash day. But after rinsing is of course when I went in with their conditioner. So next we used their Rejuvenating Conditioner, also infused with biotin, turmeric extract, and natural antioxidants. It says it's supposed to help restore moisture to scalp and hair with every use to help promote a healthy growth environment. Directions state to apply to freshly washed hair, comb through from ends to roots gently, and massage into scalp. Let sit on hair for at least 5 minutes. then thoroughly rinse. With either line, I didn't apply anything to my scalp aside from the shampoo because I have a sensitive scalp. I don't like to waste putting conditioners on my scalp because I know I have a sensitive scalp, and the only thing that works for me is sulfur-8. So I kept this on the length of my hair. I mean, I got up to the root of my hair. I didn't purposely or actively try to massage it into my scalp. You know, I just got it up as far up on the section, far up and close to my roots as I could, and that's the closest I got to that step. But I loved this conditioner. I loved the texture of it. It's thick without it being like straight up like Greek yogurt. It's a smooth thickness. It's very smooth, and I really liked that. I used about like 2/4 worth for my sections. I did section during the conditioning step. I did 3 sections on each side. Even if I don't section during shampoo, I'll always section during conditioning because I need the conditioner to kind of get in between parts of my hair. I hate seeing when people apply conditioner and it's literally just like the outside hairs. I hate that. It's like you didn't even like thoroughly get it through. I mean, I understand like brushing it through is gonna help disperse it, but for me that's not enough. So I did 3 sections on each side, and then I let it sit for 5 minutes. I just hung around my shower, just turned the water off and just hung out for 5 minutes. And I did detangle while rinsing. So I did do this under the water. It was so easy. I loved how smooth this conditioner was. It made detangling super simple, especially for only doing 3 sections on each side of my head. I usually have like, I don't know, like 4 or 5. So being able to get through my hair without feeling like I was ripping it out was awesome. And I loved how my hair felt. I love this line. So my hair felt so hydrated. Like, I love the conditioner from the hydration line as well, but I didn't have that like extra thickness that the other line gave me. I didn't feel like I was, you know, blow out arm muscles detangling. I love this conditioner. This was probably my favorite product out of both the lines. The conditioner from the Boost Fullness line is hands down probably my favorite product out of all of them. After rinsing out the conditioner is kind of when I sat and kind of allowed myself to kind of go back over the previous wash day in the HairCare line and compare it to this one. Like I said before, the way that these lines worked were kind of like opposite of their names. So the moisture line made my hair feel super thick, super full, and then the Fullness line is what made my hair feel super hydrated, moisturized, easy to get through, but they still did what their name stated. So the moisture line, it gave my hair some moisture, just not as much as this one. And then the Fullness line gave my hair, it made my hair feel strong, but not as thick as the moisture line. So they were kind of working opposite here, and I found that kind of funny. And because of that, it just, the way they worked, I just wasn't expecting that. And I actually expected myself to like the moisture line a little bit more. After getting out of the shower and putting my hair in my twist, this is when I applied their Nourishing Scalp and Hair Conditioning Leave-In Treatment, infused with all those same products, and also supports a healthy growth cycle for improved density, length, and fullness. So directions state to shake well, which I did, apply directly to scalp, which I did not do, and damp or dry hair. Mine was damp. Distribute by combing through gently from roots to ends, style as desired. Can be used daily for best results. So I use this line with my RevAir because, of course, if you're gonna use a RevAir hair care product, might as well use it with your RevAir and kind of determine your results after that. So I spritzed each section. So I had 3 sections on each side of my head, so 6 total. I split each section in half for a total of 12 sections on my entire head. Sprayed the hair with water, then I applied the leave-in to especially my ends. I definitely soaked my ends in this stuff, and then sprayed up the section, combed it through, and then I used my RevAir on suction level 7 high heat, which is what I usually do. And what I will say is that I wish I hadn't used my RevAir with this line. I liked how my hair felt before I used my RevAir. I was not expecting that. Again, was not expecting that. However, my hair still felt very strong. My hair felt, I didn't have a lot of fallout. If I didn't include that yet, I'll include it here. I didn't have a lot of fallout. So clearly, my hair was strong, it was stronger. And I like that my hair felt strong because I feel like recently I have felt that my hair has been a little more brittle. It felt a little thinner than usual. I don't have thin hair at all. I'm just saying it felt a little thinner than usual before using these lines. So I did appreciate it feeling stronger and having less fallout after detangling. So I feel like this line definitely lived up to that description. Tyler! What's up?
Sorry, I need to grab something for taxes. I don't know where it's at actually.
Scared the Jesus out of me. It felt softer before using the blow dryer, but I was still happy with the results. I did end up doing a quick trim after this video because this made me realize just how bad my ends were, and that will be a separate video as well. So let's just kind of go summarize both lines now that we've used both of them. So I've already kind of explained some of the differences. I will say I liked how the moisture line made my hair feel even after blow drying. The Fullness line, I wish I had just kind of left my hair unstretched, unblow dried, just left it as it was. My hair was softer with the Fullness line than it was with the Moisture line, but the Moisture line left my hair feeling almost too thick. It was like miserable trying to comb through my hair, whereas with the Fullness line, my wash day was a breeze. Not just because I, only had to use 3 versus 5 products, but just getting through my hair was so much nicer with the Fullness line. So, if I had to recommend a line, which one would I recommend? Personally, I like the Fullness line better. That was my favorite. If I had to repurchase a line, I would probably repurchase the Fullness one over the Moisture. But that's just my personal preference. As I stated in the last video, if you're someone who deals with issues with moisture and like having thin hair, to do the Moisture line, that one kind of gives you both of what you're looking for. But if you're looking for just kind of like hydration, or definitely like a soft hydrating result, but having stronger hair without the extreme thickness, do the Fullness line. But I'd like to thank RevAir again for giving me the opportunity to review both lines. It was definitely a unique experience that I wasn't expecting. I enjoyed trying out both lines, and I really enjoyed the Fullness line. So thank you again to RevAir. Of course, I'll include all links for you guys to purchase these lines yourself if you're interested. But let me know your thoughts, especially if you guys have been able to purchase the Moisture line and try it. I'd like to know if you had the same experiences. But again, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Keep blooming, and I'll see you guys in my next video.